biggest impact that we have is well, there's really two things, and one is the excitement generated by the employees to see that we're investing money in a way to make their job easier. The second one is we have one product line that was just a lot of areas for opportunity. Our production was lower than where it should be. There was a lot of waste. There was a lot of just a lot of area for opportunity. And within from the first 6 weeks, we saw about a 22% increase in OEE just on those lines, just by turning the system on and holding people accountable and watching the things that we can control right away. And that's before we completed our first improvement campaigns. Yeah, I'm sure we're probably not much different than any other company out there when production and maintenance always seem to have a little bit of friction between them. It wasn't uncommon in the past from the first time our production department called for assistance from maintenance on a piece of equipment for it to be 45 minutes, sometimes as much as an hour, for them to come and help us with that. And there was a lot of tension because we'd call them repeatedly on the radio. And by the time they got there, they were upset because we'd been calling them so much on the radio, and we were upset because our production was upset because it took them an hour to get there. And since we've instituted this with, the CDC Factory actually entering into the system that maintenance is needed, and they have the lights that they can look at and see it, response time on the average has gone down from about 38 minutes to 14 minutes, which has freed up a lot of time on the radio, and it's just really alleviated any tension that was out there between production and maintenance. That's one of those hidden things that you don't really anticipate and you really can't put a dollar figure on, but it sure makes life easier for everybody else. I think it's the accountability. The way we set it up is we have 3 buttons that our operators use when a piece of equipment goes on. The first one is maintenance called. As soon as they hit that button, the timer starts. They call them at 1 o'clock, the timer starts. And then when maintenance arrives on the job, they hit a button that says maintenance arrived. And we can track that through the CDC Factory. It tells us how long the average time is for maintenance response. At first there was a little bit of resistance from our maintenance technicians that you're trying to track what we're doing. He says, no, we just want to see how much response time is. It still may take you, an undetermined amount of time to fix the job, but we just want to make sure that the response time is better. And through doing that, they're watching it. They know they know that they're being tracked on their maintenance response time. And then the other one is our break times and lunches are also tracked under their time stamped. What time they shut the equipment down to go to break, what time they started back up, and same for lunch. They have to answer those downtime reasons. And so between those things, it's just helped drive accountability up and decreased unplanned downtime. Yeah, without doing anything to run rates or anything else, just your productivity goes up because you're running, instead of 40 minutes in an hour, you're now running 45, 46 minutes in an hour, and you're getting that big of a boost just through less unplanned downtime.
What do you expect the payback period to be on this? Have you guys started to determine what that'll be for you?
We figure it'd be anywhere from 12 to 18 months, depending on the volume that we have at the time. It could be as little as 12 months, as much as 18.
Okay. And just finally, in terms of what the software has done for you, is any part of this? We ourselves, look at ourselves as a customer-driven company. Is there anything about what MVI is doing that's helping make you a more customer-driven company, and improving in any way how you, at the end of the day, get product out to customers?
I think it helps a lot just by being able to get your run rates up and meet the timeline. But the biggest factor for us so far is when we brought customers in, either potential customers or current customers, to tour the facility, when we show them what MVI is going to do for them. And show them how it affects our service to them and how it's going to help us start to reduce costs, and also start talking about the quality module. It's been a big selling point for us as far as our customers are concerned. They're all really excited about it. They're wondering how they can get onto the system from their location and see how their products are running. So I think it has been a really plus for us as far as our customer relations have gone.